say one time, Gary, it was scientifically impossible for anybody to turn water into wine. And somebody said one time that it was impossible, said somebody had their wires crossed and the numbers backwards, that anybody could take 5 loaves and 2 fishes and feed 5,000 and gather up 12 baskets remaining. My mother said one time, Gary, she was getting on us for being sloppy and messy. She said, Jesus was neat. I said, where you get that? She said, after he fed them, he said, gather up the fragments.
You're right.
They said that it was impossible that he would do that. It is for man.
You're right.
And Gary, they said that there's no way that one man could walk and touch a coffin, and him being raised from that coffin, the life come back into his body. But God. And they say that there's no way, it's humanly impossible for one man to step out on the bow of a ship and speak to the angry waves, Zach, and say, peace, be still, and the waves cease. And they went on to say, listen, they went on to say that it's not feasible and it's not reasonable that one man, and when speaking to a man named Legion, that his body and his mind be turned around in that instant, in that very second. But God. And we that believe that say that must have been tough. And then Gary, when he went to the crosses, and we celebrate this Easter Day, we said, my goodness gracious, what a torture, and what a torment, and what a trial, and what a test of one man's faith in his Father. It was terrible as he went to the cross. It was terrible as Isaiah recorded and prophesied that he would bear the transgression, Elman, and the sins of so many. But he did it. Paul was standing before over in chapter 26 of Acts. Paul was being hurt by Agrippa. And a very, very, very used and familiar scripture. Paul was telling Agrippa all the things about what the prophets had prophesied. And Paul told him, and I was preaching just a few nights ago, maybe a few weeks ago, Paul had asked King Agrippa, said, don't you believe the prophets? I know that thou believest. And verse 28, Agrippa said unto Paul, almost thou persuadest me to be a Christian. All the miracles that Christ accomplished and all the marvelous works that the Bible records, Jeremy, the hardest thing that God has to get done is for people to believe Him and for people to receive Him. Isn't that a shame?
That is a shame.
That's marvelous. My goodness gracious, taking 5 loaves and 2 little fishes and feeding so many.
Amen.
But He did it. Only He could do it.
Right.
Why did He do that? Because He was God incarnate. Listen to me. Gary, He said, I and the Father are one.
That's right. Yeah.
He blessed. The Word of God said He blessed. And Gary, He commanded the waves. He don't command us. He gently speaks and calls and bids us to come. And folks won't receive. You think about that. Does He have the power to make everybody bow? Sure He does.
Amen.
Does he have the power and ability to make everybody serve him? Sure he does. But will he? No, he won't. Won't do it.
Just come with us.
Gotta come with him. He has risen from the dead, and he is Lord.